Guys, so between bells, if you're looking for the spa treatment but don't want to leave your apartment, there's an app for that. Zeel is an on-demand massage service that brings a licensed therapist to your home, to your hotel, or just to your office in under an hour. That's very exciting. So here to tell us more about that is Samir Hamada. He's the CEO over at Zeel. Samir, such a pleasure to talk to you. So tell some of our viewers who might be unfamiliar to you guys what they can expect, what they can get, what are some of the services that you guys provide?
Right. Well, we're an on-demand massage company, as you said. So that means you download our app, iOS or Android, or use our website, zeel.com, and you press a button, and a therapist can show up in as little as an hour. It's really magical.
It's so magical. Okay, Samir, so you were on our other show at the Stock Exchange about 6 months ago. What's happened as far as growth since we've talked to you last? Do you have new locations, new membership features? Like, what's the update?
Yes, we just launched our 67th city in Sacramento,
that's
California.
great.
Congrats.
So we now service
Sacktown.
over 50% of the population in the U.S. And we have an on-demand wellness subscription. It's called Massage Zeel. And we're offering it now in all those cities. And people can get a massage a month or more at a discounted price. It's on-demand wellness. It reminds you to take care of yourself. And that's all the rage these days, right? We see Peloton for on-demand fitness in the home. We see Blue Apron, which just went public. Obviously, on-demand healthy eating, subscription-based in the home. And then we've got one for massage, Massage Zeel. So you get a massage a month. You get a free massage table that we ship to your house. Zeel sheets. It's about a $380 value that we send to you for free. And then you book a massage a month. And here in New York City, it's $99 a month before tax and tip. And it's as low as $79 per month in cities like Austin, Atlanta, Detroit, and others.
What if you don't want a massage table? Like, what if I live in a tiny little studio, because I do, and I can't put a massage table in my place?
You can get our 90-day free trial where we'll bring the table every time, and then you can see what you think.
Okay.
But the table's relatively small. It weighs about 22 pounds. It fits under beds and behind, corners and doors. It's really not, bulky or.
Okay, and of course, last time you were here, talking about all the people that were part of the network, you have 9,000 vetted and licensed therapists.
Right.
Who are these freelancers, contractors that are working with you guys? What are some of the security features that you guys have and protocols you guys have to go through to get a lot of these people that are going to come into our house and give us a massage?
Yeah, they are contractors, but they're very well vetted. So you have to apply on Zeel. You have to have a license in your state. This is a very highly regulated industry. Every therapist has at least $1 million of liability insurance. We have a huge policy with Lloyd's of London on top of that. And you have to do an extensive interview and training session with us. So ultimately, we only accept about 45% of the therapists.
Does the training session include a massage? Do you get one every single time?
Well, sometimes it does, but I don't get those. We have a fully sort of professional staff who vets the therapist. But they really are terrific people, and like I said, they're very well licensed. Now, we have a two-way security protocol because our therapists also obviously care that it's really Baker or really Alyssa who's doing the ordering.
Right.
So we have an ID system. You can put in your social security number or take a scan of your driver's license or passport, and our partners at Experian and Jumio check all that data, including your mobile phone, to make sure you are who you say you are. And that puts the therapist at ease. 85% of massage therapists in America are female, and they want to make sure that they're protected as well. So this two-way system is really the bomb.
So you launched Zeel Spa in November.
Right.
6 months ago, basically, or
18 months
18
ago.
months. 18 months ago?
18 months
So,
ago.
so are you not just last November? Are you?
We just announced it a few months ago.
You just announced it
because we just contracted with our 200th spa for the service.
Okay, so how has this impacted businesses kind of with the traditional competition? Because at first I would think a company like yours would be competition to a traditional hotel spa or something, but now you're actually saying, oh, your employee's sick. You can have one of mine.
You can have one of the Zeel therapists. Well, it turns out when you collect a lot of data, like these tech-enabled wellness companies, we know a lot about this industry. Most in-home massages occur in the evening. So almost 70% of our massages occur after 5 p.m. when spas are closed or are already booked. So we weren't competing with the spa, it turned out. It just felt that way. Most spa appointments are occurring during the day, primarily Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday afternoon. So when our therapists want to work, we can send them there when they're not busy with the home jobs. And in the evenings, they can do the home jobs. We also point out that 22% of our orders occur after 9 p.m. This is great for millennials who are waking up to health and wellness and taking care of themselves. So you de-stress, you relax, you manage your pain from workouts and sitting in an office all day by getting a massage in the evening before you go to bed. And we recently partnered with Ariana Huffington and her Thrive Global
Right.
on a Thrive massage that we're now doing around the country with a whole set of sleep protocols that Ariana and her team developed with us. It's really fantastic.
Well, of course,
I love the
we've
sleep
definitely
massage.
Of course, and
talked
she's
with her about
all the sleep.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
All
So
the
let's
sleep.
talk about the on-demand wellness arena, because again,
Yeah.
it's a very competitive industry right now. Of course, you guys, of course, are specializing in massages, but the on-demand wellness industry, such as Blue Apron, what do you think about the successes and failures in this particular part of the industry?
Yeah, well, I think it's very early, so I don't subscribe to the theory that Blue Apron isn't doing a good job. I
Right.
think it's very early days. They went public first, so
Right.
they have the leadership position. They stand for the meal kit market, but they're tapping into the same zeitgeist that we're tapping into, which is you want to take care of yourself and you want to be reminded to do it, and you want to do it in the convenience and privacy of your own home. And a subscription program like Zeel or like Blue Apron or like Peloton reminds you to do that and allows you to save money. So
Okay.
I just think it's very early days, and they're going to ultimately do very well, in my opinion. Just
Sam,
like we
really
will.
quickly before we let you go, I have to. This is the question that is always on my mind. I think the biggest issue with the gig economy is if you find someone you really like doing a service, why not just cut out the middleman and go directly? How do you kind of tackle that
Yeah.
type of issue?
Well, there's several reasons. One is the therapist is our customer too, so we make sure to get her jobs at the workplace, hotel, spa, and in the home, and we do that so well that she really is loyal to us. Two, we don't take a huge amount of money of the order. It's about 25% of the amount that you pay, and it includes automatic tip. That makes therapists feel really, really good. And three, we have a feature in the app that allows you to prioritize your favorite therapist. So you press the heart button, you start to see the same therapist over and over again. It's really convenient.
Well, very convenient. We can't wait for the massages. We're really excited for all your success. Thank
gonna
you
get
so
them in the office,
Yes, we're going to
hopefully
get them in the
soon.
office as we
Yes,
can do it.
we should.
Samir Hamada, thank you so very much, the CEO over at Zeel.